Manchester United is moving so fast to seal every position. Now, the goalkeeper, it is emerging, contact was made as early as 6 months ago. When Amorim had just arrived, he saw clearly there is need for a goalkeeper. In Jan, he attempted to go to Aston Villa and talk to them about Emi Martinez. I've mentioned this name before. If you've been here, you've heard me mention this before. Emi Martinez is on the list for Manchester United. Subscribe, like, and share. Drop a comment and let me know whether you think he's the man and how impressed you are with the progress of this transfer window. I'll tell you the truth, honestly, for me, I'm so impressed with how much most of you are coming and turning up to understand this business of the internet, to learn. Guys, come with an open mind and understand the internet. Now, it's already too late, but it's never too late, if you know what I mean. You need to understand this business of the internet like now so that you can start earning from it as early as possible, because internet money is going to just keep increasing. Now, let's get into it. So, Emi Martinez, reports have now come out suggesting that Manchester United contacted Aston Villa over a possible move for Emi Martinez in January. That's 6 months ago. But somehow they got, I think, an afterthought, and they said let them first give Onana some bit of a chance and hope. But I think even Aston Villa did not want, certainly, to let go of Martinez. But United inquired about the possibility of signing him. Now, already we know that Martinez has bid his farewell to Aston Villa supporters. He has already told them, he's going. I think we saw that clearly at the end of the season. And we know that, yes, Martinez could have been linked with a move to Athletic Madrid, but we also know that Man United is among the clubs that spoke for him even in this particular window. Now it is emerging that, in fact, they first contacted Aston Villa 6 months ago in Jan. Now that's to show you that these guys have had their plan in place for a long time. That's the confidence. That's why these guys are moving on. That's why Omar Berada, everyone in this team seems confident. I think they were just waiting for the opportunity to execute the plan. I think in terms of the football, they brought in the guys to focus on the football and have a plan in place, and then the CEOs and those who should be doing that look for the funds to ensure they can finance the plan, if you know what I mean. So I strongly believe that the processes we are seeing now were properly mooted months ago. That's why everything is being executed one after the other without panicking. Even when they lose out on a player, they seem to have a plan on which player to go for as an option. There is a clear plan that these guys have had and has been in place for some time to try and get the right players for this team. That's what you want to see. So Emi Martinez emerging. Guys, I've told you that this Amorim system requires a goalkeeper, a guy who is going to save balls. That's the goalkeeper you need, not a ball playing, distribute and what, because the nature of the system exposes the goalkeeper a lot. They will come at you a lot. So you need a goalkeeper who is good at making saves. Emi Martinez is just that, proven in the Premier League, a giant of a player, a character, a winner, a champion, a powerhouse, and he's affordable. They can get him for barely 20-something million pounds. He's affordable. He's in his prime as a goalkeeper. In fact, Emi Martinez is one of the few goalkeepers I look at and I'm thinking, if Manchester United got this guy, Onana can start as his backup. Honestly, because even the Onana deal is already too heavy for Manchester United to offload him. It's already too heavy that unless they're selling him to Saudi, where I probably would not want to go, not so many clubs will want to pay anything more than 26 million, close even to it, for Andre Onana right now. So if you get a top goalkeeper who is going to step him up, then he can be an able backup, an able deputy. If he is personally comfortable, to be a deputy. So that's exactly what we are seeing happen at Man United. But I think what is even clear is that Amorim does not rate Onana that much. He wants him out. I think that's almost clear. We can strongly agree. It's just the circumstances that could fail him because of contractual issues. But Emi Martinez now is top on the radar. If it's a race with Athletic Club, maybe other clubs as well could emerge, because other clubs as well could need goalkeepers. I mean, Chelsea is going to Mike Maino or Arsenal wanted Joan Garcia, ended up at Barcelona. So who knows who will compete, who will come calling for him. But the thing is, Manchester United is in the mix. For me, this is what I want. We need to be involved in these conversations for some of these top players, because these clubs might be ahead of us on the log now, but we can match them if we do certain things right, because we still got the pool, the player pool, the allure for top players is still there, because we are the only Manchester United. Beautiful stuff happening. I can see what Amorim is all about. Later on when I return, I will be telling you which midfielder, kind of midfielder, could they be looking at now to drop in the mix there? Which midfielder do I think suits whatever Amorim is working on and building? Because you can all have this good goalkeeper, have all these good players. If you don't have the right midfield, it's the linchpin on which the whole team spins. You've got to have it right. Bruno is there. You've got these attacking guys. Mbeumo is progressing. I think the valuation is not so far apart. Certainly possible for Man United to sell him before the end of this week. But which midfielder are you going to bring to ensure that the best of these players comes out? That's quite an interesting one. That's where we shall put a bit of the focus later on in my next video. For now, let's wait and see what Emi Martinez has to offer. Martinez in the back. Lisandro Martinez made it clear he's staying. You've got Mazraoui, all these other young players, Yoro. Maguire is still there as a lead. You go into the middle. You get one huge right midfielder. Have these two number 10s. Ahmad is there. You've got a left in Dogu who is developing. Then have your Victor Gyökeres leading the line. That squad can compete with anyone. That squad can compete with anyone, guys. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Do you see what I'm seeing? Watch out for what's coming. My name is Webb. Like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment and let me know what you feel about the possibility of signing Emi Martinez. World Cup winner. United is a big team. Let everybody know that.